Let me show you how you can claim the benefit of the principal amount paid in respect of the housing loan. Note, this would be applicable only if you opt for the old tax regime. This benefit is not applicable in case you opt for the new tax regime. So let me show you how you can claim that in case of old tax regime. Following would be the important details that would be required to claim the benefit of the interest and the principal amount on housing loan. The name of the bank, the loan account number, the date of sanction of loan, the total amount of loan, the outstanding balance as of March, the interest paid during the financial year 24-25, and the principal amount paid during the financial year 24-25. Now let's quickly open the offline utility. Here it is. We click on continue. Click on file return. You can choose either of the three options to prefill the data. I will choose the first one, that is download prefilled data. Click on continue. Enter the PAN number. Click on proceed. Click on continue and then enter the password. Now once you pre-fill the data, this is the page you arrive at. Now the first thing to do is to fill up the part A of the general schedule that contains the personal information of the taxpayer, such as name, contact details, bank account details, address, and one additional option to choose from the old tax regime and the new tax regime. That is to choose between these two types of tax regimes. So let's quickly click on this. And then under the filing section, scroll down a little bit to A23. This is asking whether you had opted for the old tax regime or the new tax regime last year. Now in case you had opted for the old tax regime last year, click on yes. Now once you click on yes, these two fields get enabled. You'll have to fill in these details that were submitted last year. Now in case if you don't know where these details are, we have created a separate video for that. The link to that video is in the comment section. You can refer to that video. Now fill in these details first. Once you fill in these details, you would then be required to answer the next question, and that is whether you want to continue opting for the old tax regime or do you want to switch to the new tax regime. Now since the deduction for principal amount of housing loan is available only in the old tax regime, hence I would continue opting for the old tax regime. So I'll click on yes here and then save it. Now once you save it, you'll then have to fill in the total deductions schedule. Let's click on this and then let's fill in the ATC details. It is in this schedule that you will have to mention the principal amount of the housing loan. Click on edit. Click on add another here. 14,600 and then mention the loan account number over here. And then save it. So the details have been populated over here. Now scroll to the bottom, save it, and then now in case you had selected the new tax regime last year, then again we'll get into this schedule. Click on this and then under the filing section, scroll down a little bit and then click on no. Once you click on no, these two fields get disabled. And then answer the next question. Do you want to opt out of the new tax regime or you want to stay in the new tax regime. Now, since the deductions for the principal amount of housing loan is available only in the old tax regime, hence I will select the old tax regime. And then I'll click on yes. Now, once you click on yes, these two fields get enabled. This means after clicking on this option, you'll have to file Form 10IEA for the assessment year 2025-26. Now, in case you don't know how to file this form, we have already created a separate video for that. Do refer to that video link mentioned in the comment section. And once you file Form 10IEA for the current year, you'll have to mention the details of such form over here. Fill in the details. Since this is an example, I am filling in the fictitious details. You are required to fill the original details. And then scroll to the bottom and then save it. And then again, fill up the total deductions schedule. Click on ATC, add another 14,600, enter the loan account number. And then click on save. And then scroll to the bottom and then again click on save.